So welcome everybody to the stream. If you're watching the recording, welcome to the channel. My name is Jay, also known as Dr. Bad Vibes, and I have some stupid news to give my stupid perspective on. And the biggest thing I have seen trending, and I find hilarious, is being reported on heavily by the Law and Crime Network, who I'd learned about through the Johnny Depp trial. I'd never heard of them then. This big piece of news the Law and Crime Network's been reporting on. So a guy in the Air Force, his wife has been accused of trying to poison him. And this has been making the rounds. He caught her on hidden camera. He was drinking his coffee as he did, every morning, and noticed it didn't taste right. After a few weeks, he set up some hidden cameras and caught her pouring bleach into the coffee maker, and allegedly to poison him. And so this started in March 2023, and it went on since then. And he didn't want to, I guess part of the delays, he didn't want to get this started in Germany and possibly have to deal with extradition and all that, I assume. So he waited till they came back in the States in June. So I guess he let this go on for about 3 months before he tried to, actually get her in trouble. And on top of that, when he showed the footage to police, they're like, "Nah, we can't tell, inconclusive. We can't tell." And he's like, "Are you serious?" So he actually had to go and put in more hidden cameras. I guess they were disguised as smoke alarms. Had them all over the freaking kitchen, all over the laundry room, and it basically got the equivalent of her saying, "Hey, I'm poisoning my husband," on camera, allegedly. And finally was able to turn that in, and she was charged. But leading up to that is where it gets so weird. So let me go back here. So yeah, let's just play a little bit of oh cool, an ad. Alright, well, while that's going. So this started because he drank some coffee and was like, "Hey, this doesn't taste right." And this went on for 2 or 3 weeks. He drank bleach coffee for 2 or 3 weeks until he noticed, "Hey, I may be drinking bleach." So his response was to set up hidden cameras. I mean, obviously the marriage must have been in trouble. He must have immediately suspected the wife. It sounds like he set up the coffee maker at night, and she would add this before he made it in the morning. And, so yeah, it was like he drank bleach coffee for like 2 to 3 weeks, and then at that point he put it together. So his response was to set up a hidden camera and catch her in the act, which to me is the most surprising part, because if I was drinking bleach coffee, regardless of where it was from, my initial reaction would be, "God damn, this tastes like bleach." I'm not drinking that, and spit it out, and then be like, "Why the hell is there bleach in my coffee?" So he actually went to the extent of setting up cameras, getting chlorine testing strips for pools, and testing his actual coffee with, the coffee maker, with chlorine strips to show it on camera. So, yeah, let me go back right here. So Jen's asking, "Would you notice if I bleached your coffee? How many would you drink?" I would probably notice. I put very little in my coffee, and one of those few things is not bleach. I would immediately notice that. Caught her on video. Boom. So I guess that's, evidence and all. I guess that helps having that on camera. I hope that's for the case, not for his own personal record. I have a bleach testing kit. It's called my mouth. If bleach touches it, I say, "Oh shit, that's bleach," and I spit it out. But yeah, bleach is good for you. It takes the lining off your stomach, so you can really eat hot food, all kinds of stuff. You never get sick. That's the secret. Got the flu? Drink some bleach. So this went all the way through July, and so part of it. I mean, obviously he figured it out while he was in Germany, but he didn't want to deal with it there. He pretended to drink the coffee for, it looks like, about 3 or 4 months until he could get the right footage to finally, create, to get some charges to stick. And it sounds like, I don't know if this is the cause or if it was going on before. They're going through a divorce now, obviously. But it sounds like the plan was to take him out for his life insurance. And doing it by having him drink bleach over a long period of time is the weirdest way to accomplish this mission ever. I've got the one that, I guess this is the one that finally sealed the deal here. So here she is in the laundry room pouring bleach in a cup. This was July 16th of this year. So this went on from March to mid-July. Very meticulously pouring bleach. Somehow didn't notice all these new devices glued to the ceiling and the walls. There's multiple angles. And so he usually had his coffee prepped. She would saunter in, add some creamer, aka bleach, and this would go all the way through to the end, and he would drink bleach. Well, of course, not at this point. He was, that may be the most convoluted way possible to try to accomplish a life insurance scam. And I have to give it up for the commitment by the husband to keep up the ruse of pretending to drink bleach coffee for this long. Let's see here. So, that's the gist of the story. Right now, those are the alleged crimes. Let's see what we have here. So, she has been arrested and charged. Let's see what they got her with. So they accused her of domestic violence, attempted first-degree homicide, domestic violence, attempted aggravated assault, and adding poison to food or drink. And it sounds like she's in jail without bond, I assume, due to the first-degree homicide charge. And this kind of just reiterates everything. So he drank the coffee for 2 to 3 weeks. That's before, he got suspicious or actually did anything. How could you drink bleach for 2 weeks? How could you drink bleach more than once and not think, holy fuck, that's bleach? So anyways, apparently the first video, like I was saying earlier, the first video wasn't enough to really get the police officers at the front desk to do anything. And that's why I had to go to the crazy lengths to get everything perfectly on video. And yeah, maybe he just thought it was cheap coffee. Although he's like, hey, we bought this Starbucks bag. These things are like $25 a bag now or whatever. It's like, we're going to finish it. I don't care what it tastes like. Yes, the new flavor, dark bleachy roast.